Hello comrades and welcome to the Eastern Front again. This time with the scenario hunting for the bug, meaning the bug river in this case. And we have a mechanized Soviet task force, and our long-term goal is to establish a bridgehead over the bug river. However, until we can do that, we need to clear first the crossroads, the northern road, and then we have to exit towards, let's see, Deminichice. And that's our goal for today. So let's see. I have already kind of analyzed this, and I'm pretty sure this road here is covered, and probably there's enemy positions at the crossroads, I'm guessing. Well, first of all, I should show you what I have. I have a depleted company of T-34s, although I will get more as reinforcements, and some submachine gun armed infantry sitting and riding on the tanks. And then I have this small company here of T-70 light tanks, which look pretty cool with the commander looking out. So, as I said, the crossroads probably covered. What I will do, the first tank platoon will first move up to here, and then slowly peek around this corner. Should still be pretty covered, at least up until here, when we crest this little rise. After that, it might be dangerous, to be honest. However, my main effort with the infantry, the other T-34s and the T-70s for now will be to actually get into, let's show you, into this tree area over here. Because the approach to there is actually in like a little depression. You can see here it's basically covered, you see, from all the objective areas. But at the same time, and it's even better on this side, one of the T-70 tank platoons will get behind this little tree line here. So this is fairly covered, I hope. And at the same time, if I get my infantry to dismount and clear this... I mean, there might be German scout troops in this forest here, but with my submachine gun infantry I usually should have the upper hand. And then I can move them up to the edge of the trees, and from here I can look into the northern road objective and also partly at least into the crossroads objective and check that out. And from there I can decide what I want to do. Ideally, I might, if I identify good targets there, I could drive my tanks into this area here, into the tree area, and build like a base of fire. Or maybe I could alternatively, as I said, this kind of depends on what I see, I could use this depressed area here, kind of flank around with my tank through here with like a charge, and then pop up here in their flank, like up here, and then attack through here into the northern road and the crossroads from this flank. We will see. Generally pretty open map, and I have a lot of time to work with. So let's start the actual battle. Rev your engines. Well, the tanks I have are T-34 76s. Later version with the, the late version with the, what's that called, Capula. These are kind of good. They only have 2 crewmen. We'll have those in FH2 hopefully soon as well. These we have the beta funded tanks. They're not that bad anyway, because they have the 45mm gun. Could be worse. So far, of course, no contact. I expect it to at least start a little bit slow. This is in, I think, July or August 1944, by the way, after Operation Bagration. The T-70 tanks are, of course, scouting ahead, and if they are coming under fire, I know that this area is not safe. Although, as you can see, it is pretty covered, like, it's covered from the main objective areas at least. I like how they're actually causing dust to appear on the road. Meanwhile, I'm slowly pushing my T-34s into the positions here to see what happens, even though that is actually kind of risky. It's not like in that earlier scenario where I had all the Panthers to push down the road. Those are a bit harder to knock out from the front. Probably should let the commanders look out. Let's slowly push up to a hull down position here at the road. That sounded like a gun firing here somewhere. Wonder where that was coming from. I think it might be shooting at my platoon HQ, which I hit in the forest here somewhere. Ah yeah, there. You see anything? Oh, okay. Probably smart, but no, you can't spot it. I wonder what that is. Might be a 75mm. Partial penetration. Okay, no casualties. Damage, radio and track slightly damaged. So that's not that bad. But yeah, haul ass out of here. I wonder if I can see the hit marker. 1 second. Up there they hit. If that had been higher, it could have caused some real damage. Now, there comes some infantry. And over here, I'm advancing across this flank until here. But I don't want to push up into this area until I can get a good look at what's there from this forest. And for that I have to clear it first with infantry. Until then my tanks are kind of waiting behind it. This tree line is also clear. And from here, I mean, if there had been infantry in here, they would probably have shot at my tank commanders, I'm guessing. Now these infantrymen do not have light machine guns, only SMGs. So they can't really engage anything at range, but they can probably spot a bit better than tanks. More eyes and so on. I received 2 companies of motorized infantry as reinforcements. Now in order to not completely cause a traffic jam here, I will first move up the first company and then the second. First one will be moved up to that forest as well and parked behind it for now until I decide what to do with it, once I have a clearer picture of the enemy. Meanwhile, these guys are running into here. I thought about making them hunt, but to be honest I don't think there's enemies in here. They would have shot ages ago. Yeah, there's nothing here. Questions now, will they see anything? Maybe I have to move them up a bit higher here? So far nothing. Aha! So there's some kind of gun there. Probably that was the puck that shot at my T-34, if I had to guess. One second, let's rewind a bit, or let's pause, then rewind a bit, if they actually spotted it. That was a bit too far, actually. 88 mil gun. I don't have artillery to take that out, so I will have to devise a plan. Although, looking at it, it's basically blind to this direction, so if I take my T-70s, which are, just to remind you, parked over there, there's a chance I might be able to flank it. Well, these guys, imagine... Okay, let's think this through. Let's say I'm driving up here. And then behind this tree line. It's risky. I need to spot more for one thing, but... could be possible. But okay, let's... Where exactly is it again? Here? Yeah. If I'm behind this tree line, maybe. But yeah, see, this is why I pushed the infantry into that copse of trees. Once they're stationary, they will spot more anyway. Oh! And a tank. And another gun. Okay, that makes actually flanking around that tree line a bit more tricky. Indeed, whatever that means. Now that they're stationary, I hope they're using the binoculars too. Okay, I think that means they spotted a tank. Actually, there's another tank symbol over there now. That's probably actually spotted by my T-34 looking down the road. But that's very far away. So they did actually spot the tank. Stock. And another 88. Okay, so, recap. We have a Stuck here, we have an 88 here, and another one over here. So they are basically covering this area in front of the tree line I have. So I want to flank around here, basically. I will probably lose some tanks, but I have quite a few now. Okay, swinging the tanks around now. Just in time so they don't get mingled with my infantry too much, leading to chaos. I think I might use the infantry, once I've taken out the Stuck and the 88s, to advance here into this forest and then to the crossroads, which is here somewhere. Yeah, here's the crossroads that I have to take. So they can advance to here. Although that's pretty exposed, we will see. I wonder what happened to the tank over there. Maybe it moved away, or I only caught a glance of it. So let's say I attack from here. I would pop into their sights right about here, which is actually already pretty close. But then close the distance with the T-70s and let the T-34s fire blindly here. That should probably get rid of at least some of the crew, or suppress them. The Stuck is actually a bit more worrisome then. Or I hug the edge here, which is kind of gamey, but still, Yeah, this is actually way more covered. I could move the whole tank force through here, and then attack along the tree line. This T-70 platoon will advance like kind of like a canary in a coal mine to see if it's safe, while these form up for the assault. Over here I'm actually moving the Maxim guns from the motorized company into the tree line as well, to maybe suppress them at long range. Ah, fuck. Okay, apparently, yeah, up there is too exposed. I should have checked that better. But yeah, the Maxim guns will help with that. Soon they will be behind the slope here and safe. The good thing about the Maxim gun is that I think you don't actually need to deploy it. You don't need to tell them to deploy it, because it's not animated. But I think the idea is that they're actually pulling it on the wheels, so they can just plop it down immediately. I mean, he's animated carrying it, but not pushing it around. Okay, deploy it. Deploying. And deployed. Nice. Now over here my canary force was not fired upon, so I guess that flank is safe. That's gonna be sweet. Infantry got spotted as well. I need to attack here on a broad front and relatively quickly, but I should be able to overwhelm them basically with firepower. Ah, it's a pretty good position though. Okay, this is the last round for now, but next round the action will really start. This is my base of fire here with all the heavy machine guns in my that I am placed in the forest here. And then the tanks will attack across the open flank. And I'm bringing them now into their final positions. This group of T-70s will rush across here, through this tree line and then behind it, basically saying hello to the 88mm gun from behind, and the Stock, of course. The other P-70 group will charge straight at them to kind of draw their fire, I guess. Here, these guys, just straight up here. And the T-34s will follow them a bit more slowly, and as soon as they see the enemy, they will stop to engage and hopefully suppress them with their guns. Anyway, we will see that the next time though. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.